Alright, hey everyone. Wolfblade coming at you. And it looks like Chaucer's here. Yeah.
I was like, I'm here.
That
I had to mute myself, and apparently I was unmuted during the intro.
Yeah, because I didn't expect you to actually drop in. I'm shocked. I thought you were still doing stuff.
I texted. I said a thing.
You did? hang on. I gotta verify this here.
Wow.
I'll be jumping on in a bit. Oh. Okay.
See?
Apparently T-Hop's coming too. Sweet.
Sure.
Now, I was making coffee and my congestion has been just wild lately, so I was getting cough drops and stuff. But we're here because we're going to talk about Mario Kart. Well, I have some thoughts.
I didn't watch this one, so I don't know.
I have thoughts and opinions. As always, I'm going to go ahead and watch through the trailer and again, and I guess we'll get your initial reaction and maybe some of my thoughts there. But
my initial reaction of not caring.
Are you not going to get the game?
No, I just mean, like, what do we need this for? Who was this for? Why is this here? Who cares?
Well, you're gonna find out because apparently you're gonna watch the the trailer with me.
I mean, yeah, I just mean in the grand scheme of things.
I don't know if I trust your grand scheme of things lately here. I'm thinking you're losing your touch.
How so?
I don't know, do you even play video games anymore?
Indeed I do.
Because I haven't seen it.
I have been. You could check my Steam profile.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of single player stuff lately.
Hey, that's just how it has to go sometimes.
It happens. Yeah. I know, I need to do some single player stuff too, but anyway. I think the viewers came to see some Mario Kart, so let me bring up the trailer. Do you need the trailer, Mr. Chelsea?
I have it. I have it. I'm looking at a Switch 2 Nintendo Switch logo.
Which is a good logo to look at.
It's definitely one of the logos of all time.
Alright, you want to count us down?
Sure. 3, 2, 1, blast off!
And I don't know if I actually have to turn it up. I'll turn it up maybe just a smidge. I don't want to turn it up too loud though.
Yeah, I'm actually going to turn it down so I can hear you better.
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game.
I do like it. I do like the idea of what they're...
What kind of races?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's all fine.
In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in
and it looks good.
But why stop there? Across
Thanks, Will.
cities, plains,
Audio's good.
desert, and even the ocean.
I like...
virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world.
See, it's cool. Like, the open world thing is cool.
Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them. There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you.
Yeah, you can't have Mario Kart without some courses. I mean, that's the whole idea.
But I mean,
courses are found
I feel like
throughout the world.
I don't want to see everything about the game before it comes out. You know what I mean?
Let's take a look.
Let me give you a spoiler. You're not.
Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it. See the sights and
We've seen Mario Bros. Circuit before. Crown City.
You can even soar in style.
Crown City, though, is it
like
Peach's
Cloud,
City?
Is that like Cloud City?
of Salty Speedway.
I don't know.
Star Wars
A
reference.
splash around the city's
I
canals.
guess I know what you meant.
No, I think it's got like the San Francisco Bridge, like the gold. Is it Golden Gate Bridge?
Starview Peak's kind of cool. So does that mean Kirby's going to be in this?
Don't slip off
Oh.
while soaking up the scenery.
I love that they throw the penguin right off.
It's showing at the Ghostly movie theater.
We don't need that penguin. Oh my goodness, Waluigi has
It's whole
a
new
vampire
kind
cape.
of drive-in theater.
Also,
And in
did you
addition
see
to
that they enlarged Peach in that
factory beach,
little shocking trailer or
Wario
wall
Shield,
art?
and more.
I did not notice, but I also wasn't looking.
Also here, but now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night.
Races at night.
At night. So yeah, day-night cycle. That's kind of cool.
Sure.
I suppose. I don't know if it changes anything, but
Mario, Luigi,
you mean Mario's in the game? Oh my god!
No way.
and
Unbelievable.
Yoshi.
I would have never
Plus,
imagined.
new drivers like Goomba.
Yeah, we
Or
want to
the
see like
one person who really wanted Goomba.
we want to see like the new people.
That's right.
Cow.
Classic cow. Not even Moo Moo Cow, just
Characters are
cow.
waiting and ready to roll. Select your character.
Looks like got a lot of costumes.
Then you're off to the
I
races.
didn't look through there quite well enough. Was there Dry Bones?
Each have different stats.
Yeah, I think
Make
Bones
sure to
is
find
here.
the combo
Yeah.
that best
If Dry Bones is not here, right.
There are two main styles of race revving up in this world: Grand Prix and Knockout.
Who knows? You might have a new main. You might main cow.
In both modes,
I may main cow.
four
You never know.
drivers can
Yeah, there's
compete.
Dry Bones.
The most in series history. Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to
Where's
avoid
Mr.
on the
Bones?
road.
Or you
Cars that shoot
you can
bullets
main
attacks from
Fishbone.
brothers, and
What?
other obstacles along the way.
cowster.
Try to steer clear.
Yes.
Yeah, well they got like the
Now,
dead
get ready for
fishbone
Grand
thing
Prix
character
with
too.
Mushroom Cup,
Really?
Flower Cup,
Yeah.
Star Cup,
Maybe I'll branch
and
out.
more. Grand Prix races are held all around
Just
the
give me all the zombie
Race through
people.
4 different courses
Yeah.
in each cup and aim for the top spot. In Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers.
I
circuit,
do like the fact that you can drive from course to course though. I think that's cool.
while the second race will
And-
take you
And
from Mario
I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's too straight," but honestly, like,
It's not meant to be like a
Drive
whatever.
yourself to the next course
Right.
in Grand Prix. So don't sleep at the wheel.
No, I think the knockout
And
tour would
if
be
you
kind of
conquer
cool.
All Grand Prix cups. Rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
Certain colorful course. Just I don't know. What's that level that's in every Mario Kart?
right?
From Golden Rally to Ice Rally.
The question is,
and
will we be able to
Extended
drive
races take
to
you
it
from one end of
from
world
the
to
ground?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
But
I can see there being like a cannon or something on the ground that launches you into space.
It'd be cool if like
speed towards
like
checkpoints
if
throughout
there was a
the
whole rainbow
You don't make the
world,
cut. You're out
like
of
just
the
a
race.
whole new map. I'm not getting my hopes up, but
Buckle up. The competition
Maybe there will
is more
be.
intense as you close in on the checkpoints. You've got to
Knockout
drive
Tour is
to
kinda cool,
survive
too.
in Knockout Tour.
like I do
Yeah.
like it.
Your eyes on the prize and aim
I
for
mean,
the
I
first
know I'm
place.
gonna lose immediately every time. So I mean, it's what it is.
I wonder if they did it that way so
what's
people
up, you?
didn't have to
Yo.
sit and watch like everybody finish or something. You know? Hey, T up.
Sure,
So-
yeah.
There are some new items that'll help you out.
Oh, we're just watching the.
When you throw a coin shell, coins will appear.
So
Now's your
got
chance.
coin shells.
Just don't let your rivals
Yeah, because the
catch
coin economy is going to be important this time
ice
around.
flour. With the
Was
ice
it not
flour,
before?
you can freeze it.
More important because you can have up to
Spin it.
20 coins now.
Hammer. Aim
Oh,
the hammer
crap.
in an arc, and nailed it.
The ice flower.
Hammers are
Stay on the
ridiculous,
course
holy
for a
crap.
short time, and can
Right.
be used to block off
I can already imagine T up just destroying everybody with them.
The Mega Mushroom, go big,
Yep.
so your rivals will
Classic.
come home.
Mega Mushroom is not new.
Use the feather to
Oh.
jump
Feather is also not new, but I'm glad it's back.
I'll catch up in just a second.
Discover some unexpected routes.
That is not new.
comic.
No,
With comics magic, your
I'm sorry, who is this person?
comic.
What other mysterious effects?
I don't know who that is.
You'll have to see for yourself.
I mean, it's like one of those
I
graphic
believe-
novel
The more
things.
likely
Like
you are
it's a
to find
comic.
things that'll turn the tables.
I believe I'm familiar with someone
Go
named.
for it.
Oh, goodness, I can't even pronounce it now.
Comic.
Yeah.
And if you're new to the Mario Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the way.
I think
Added
everyone's a little
support
idle
features?
dance.
Yeah. So you got smart steering, auto accelerating,
Smart
auto use
which
item.
helps us stay on the course.
Wow.
Like you could just have the game
Tilt
play
controls,
itself.
where you can hold the Joy-Con
Just
2 controller
play
horizontal
something.
and use motion
Actually,
controls to
so
steer.
that would be
And if
something
you have the Joy-Con 2 wheel,
I
you can
would
feel like you're
have
really driving.
happen occasionally at the nursing home. Be like, yeah, play, and the cart's just driving itself.
Ooh,
Right.
how about a quick break?
It's like, all right,
A snack sounds good right about
you're
now.
struggling a little
Hey,
bit.
look, it's a drive-through.
Yoshi's.
Here at Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go.
I love getting
Dash
fast food from Yoshi's.
Take a bite, and
Why is
you
it
can
why
unlock
is it
outfits
food?
inspired by your meal.
I don't know.
Eat
Ooh.
some sushi and
I know the sushi looks really good.
whoa, nice threads.
So if you eat food,
These outfits can be selected from
Ah.
the character selection screen.
you unlock
That's
costumes.
cool.
Who knows what
Yeah.
dishes or outfits you'll find? Make a pit stop and check out these drive-thrus
But
all around.
not everyone's gonna have costumes,
That
and
was a nice detour.
not
Back to the action.
not everyone's gonna have costumes. And then once you already have the costume, I guess it just turns into like a mushroom, like
Let's
a
introduce
boost
some new
item.
tricks that'll help you ace each race.
What do you mean not everyone's gonna have
Charge jump. You
costumes?
can now use a charge
Like,
jump by holding
Cow
the
isn't
button
gonna have
while gliding
costumes,
straight ahead.
or Shy Guy's not gonna have
Charge and release to
costumes,
jump.
Why not? You can't
Or all
put a
the-
hat on a tower, Shy Guy?
Leap
or
over
the
hurdles.
other
Grind along
50 generic Mario enemies.
power lines and dodge attacks
I'm
from
sorry.
the
Are you telling me right now that Dry Bones won't have a cool hat?
And
I'm gonna
with
probably
this
say
corner
no.
wall, you can
Oh
wall
my
ride for a
goodness,
short
worst
period
game
of
ever. I'm not
time.
buying this.
I mean, I'm just speculating.
Some
It's not
tricks
like I
together,
played the game or
you may
anything.
even reach places like so close, almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind. This will return
The
your
rewind
pin
You
to
can
its
cheat
original position.
in game.
It's only for single player though.
I know, but
This can come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course. Keep in mind, though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind. So don't
oh
lose your
really?
Again, disclaimer,
spin and
only in
more
single player
races.
mode.
Sure.
In time trials, it's you against the clock. Here, you can race without any other competitors. And if you go online, you can download and compete against ghost data from racers around the world.
So we're getting time trials. Did you know?
Make sure you ask your parents before you go online.
Customize the rules of the road in versus.
Oh, sorry.
race.
This is not.
Versus race.
You
Now,
can use the
this
clock
is kinda
instead of
cool.
Running 3 laps within the same course, or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another.
So I think you can like set up like your own custom
Routes
routes.
that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
Interesting.
Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams.
Oh man.
The four teams is cool. I have an issue with it though. Of course.
Why?
Well, why stop at 4? Why can't it be whittled down to like 2 people teams? You know, have like
Yeah.
8 teams
Mind the
or
balloon
whatever.
battle. Use
12
it to
teams.
burst your rivals' balloons. Pop the
Why-
bubbles
why is
and
it-
Balloon battle.
out.
Why is like 4 teams the maximum you can have? Because it'd be cool to be like just the 3 of us against everyone else, you know, type of thing, and just work together.
Whatever drives you.
Sure.
Also, Big Donut.
Yoshi just died.
Alright.
Not racing? You can enjoy free roam.
You want to know what time we're at, or what?
Yeah, I guess. Where are you at?
We're at 12 minute 12.
Ride the
Quick.
rivers.
I mean,
What is it again?
We're at 12 minutes.
I can't imagine like how
Now
like
12
if it would
minutes.
be difficult
Jump off from way
to just-
up here.
they keep throwing the penguin
You can
off.
go wherever
There
you
he
like,
is.
even to
Penguin.
the edges of the world.
While playing Mario 64 music.
Hey, there's a
Which is
key switch
hilarious.
over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you can't tell me like they
Look for
couldn't
the
like
switches you
divide
find
the
across
teams
world
down
to
a
start
little
missions.
further even. Like does
Yeah,
that
but
is
then
that
they
really
have
gonna
other
kill them?
colors, and they have to do like other. You know, that's a lot of work.
Outside of
I
races.
guess.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch through real quick. I'm actually just gonna start it over and figure out what's going on. The I heard there's like a rewind feature.
And more.
There is.
For a
So
single
take
player.
the scenic route
Yeah, for like
to
it's
school.
kind of like Horizon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Also, during free roam, you can take photos whenever you like.
Photo mode's pretty cool though. Not gonna lie.
Look
Sure,
at the
it's
camera,
a photo mode.
choose a frame to decorate, and nice.
Yeah, it's pretty
That was
cool.
a winner.
I mean, it's fine. I just, you know, it's a photo mode.
Sure. Pauline with a ponytail.
Mario Kart World, up to 4 players
Okay,
can race in
look at this
Switch
closely.
on the same system.
What am I
It-
looking at?
It is going to have the same issue that the Wii U
Also
had,
supports local wireless play. Up to 8 players,
where
2 players
the
on
like the resolution and the frame rate drop exponentially when there's 4 people
The
on one
Switch
system.
did that. What are you talking about?
No, it didn't.
and up to 24 players from around
I think it was just the Wii U that did that.
No, I
I
think
thought
the
the-
Switch does it too. If it's 2 players, it's fine. If it's 4 players, it does not.
I thought it was fine on Switch. I literally thought it was like I'm not even like I thought it was just Wii U that
This
had
may
that
look
problem.
like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you. Looks like someone's arrived. Yep, you can meet up with your crew anywhere.
So
Nope.
the
3 and 4 players, it jumps down to 30
You can
frames.
quickly see
Even on
where your
Switch,
friends are
like,
and travel
deluxe?
to their location.
What I just looked at.
all right.
Battle or race with custom rules,
Yeah, that's kind of a pain.
or just go for a
Yep.
ride together.
I like how there's more like flying involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also take
Get like jet
photos together
skis and stuff
along the
now.
way, if that's more your speed.
I mean, you kind of. Well, I guess you were never on top of the water, were you? You were always in the water.
Right.
With game chat,
And then of course they gotta sell you on the game chat
by
feature.
talking online with friends. Use the
Use
built-in
the
microphone voice
camera.
chat
Built-in
from-
microphone, though. Nintendo has learned.
Let's go. Check this out.
They've learned. They've learned about current technology.
Or take a back seat and watch each other's game screen.
Also, you can drive in a big rig.
If you have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
Yes.
you can
It-
enjoy
it'll-
seeing
you
your
know-
friends' reactions while playing together.
It almost makes me want to get the camera just because I don't think it's going to be an accessory that sells well, and it could be a rare thing.
You'll be
Later?
able to tell in an instant.
Oh, you think so?
Hey, Michelle,
I think so, because a lot of people have already said, like, yeah, the camera's cool, but, you know.
when playing together in person on
Yeah.
the same system, a single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces.
And I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's a cool feature right there, actually.
Get
That's
ready to face
software
off with your
level
friends.
stuff, which is
I
cool.
wonder how that works, though. Like how well it works, how whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Toad's helmet is his whole body, covers his whole body.
Yeah. Snowman. Cow.
A transcontinental race around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes
then, of course,
a
gotta
digital
promote the
version of
bundle.
Mario Kart World will also be
Yep.
available.
Yep.
Dude, that many players is gonna be just chaos. It's gonna be awesome.
And there you go.
Yep. That was
So,
Mario
like,
Kart Direct.
yeah, exactly. It really doesn't recap. Like, it was just a recap of everything we already knew.
Yeah, it seems a little
So,
odd.
I wonder if they already had that like programmed, um, like in advance type of thing.
I'm sure.
It's hard to say,
Mm-hmm.
but so thoughts so far?
I'm just starting it right now, but I'm like 7 minutes in, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think it's cool. I like the whole like little grinding on the rail thing. That's kind of neat. Instead of like
all
bouncing off the
that's
spinning thing, like it is in Mario Kart 8 right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, it's all fine, but
Right.
What was the point of this?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's so unnecessary. I don't know, but there is some interesting things. I like the fact that there's the costumes, the all the characters. There's tons of characters right now that got revealed.
Yeah.
Like if I pull this up, I think this right here on this website is kind of like they're keeping track of like what characters.
Oh, that have been seen.
Right. So it says there are currently 50 racers confirmed, including 30 characters returning from past installments, 20 new playable characters. Goomba, Piranha Plant, Spike, Dolphin, etc., etc., etc. So you got Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Yoshi, Toad, Daisy, Rosalina, Donkey Kong, Wario, Koopa Troopa, Pauline, Waluigi, Toadette, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, Baby Rosalina, all the babies. Bowser Jr., does he count as baby? Lackey 2, King Boo, Shy Guy Birdo, Dry Bones, Wiggler, Hammer Bro, Charge and Chuck,
Comic.
Nabbit, and Monty Mole are all ones that have been in previous installments, apparently. We got Goomba, Piranha Plant, Pianta, which I think is pretty cool. Like,
yeah,
Sunshine doesn't get enough love. Spike, Dolphin, Cow. It can't even be like Moo Moo Cow. Just Cow.
No, it's just cow.
Pokey, the Parabitty Bud, because you know, he wants to play as that damn thing.
The sidestepper. Oh, sorry.
Penguin, the Sidestepper, Snowman, the Cataquack, Fishbone, the Peepa.
There we go. Dry bones and fishbone. Let's go.
Swoop, Sting Bee, Rocky Wrench, Coin Coffer, Cheap Cheap, and the Conch Door. Looks like all of Mario's costumes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, is that only 9? I think there's 10 costumes per character. Per main character.
Per actual character, since the other ones are just second-rate citizens or whatever.
You said it, I didn't. So, like, a lot of Mario
Wait, what's
costumes.
up this whole food thing?
They give you the costumes.
Yep.
Oh.
Luigi's got some costumes. Peach has, like, my favorite costume, I think. I love her touring design. Daisy, Rosalina, Bowser, Toad, Wario, Waluigi, Toadette, Birdo. Birdo actually gets costumes, that's weird. Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina,
Waluigi. It's the only thing that matters.
Lackey 2, King Boo, and Yoshi, Koopa Troopa, Donkey Kong. Maybe everybody does have costumes. Good God.
Maybe.
Pauline, Shy
I mean, look,
Guy.
how hard is it to slap a hat on something? You know?
Right? They have a bunch of the non-playable characters.
What do you guys think about the charge jump?
It could be a game changer.
Yeah.
Like,
It's now actual snaking in game,
well,
like programs now.
my first initial impression about all this, and I still kind of think it's basically a Sonic game at this point. Like, driving on the walls, you know, all the tricking, all the whatever, like, it just grinding on rails. It feels like a Sonic the Hedgehog game.
Sure.
But let's see, so if I don't know if you noticed, but also they had a bunch of returning courses along with new courses. But they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular cups. 8 regular cups, possibly. Which apparently all have been found and named. And then for the actual like knockout tour stuff, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 additional cups. So that's kind of interesting.
Is Inkling Boy in this or no? I don't see him.
No,
We haven't seen any of the
no
Mario
third-party characters. Yeah. Then you got all the different carts.
I don't know. I think this looks actually really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. So here's the interesting one. Here's an interesting one. There's a bike that is Rob themed. So people were joking like they dismantled Rob and turned him into a bike.
No. You were so young. How could they do this?
Bunch of ATVs.
So with the whole free roam thing, is that gonna slow you down when you get off course in a race or no?
I don't think so.
So that crap's over with then?
I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look at I'm gonna scroll through this a little bit here and see if I can find some stuff, point some stuff out.
Sure.
Again, I think it's cool. Like, it'd be cool if you can do the versus mode online and make like your own paths, like your own courses. Like if you could do just like a 32, you know, like how you could do like 32 course marathon before, in like 8. And it'd be cool to like just be able to like drive all around the world, you know, type of thing. Hey, I gotta have priorities, Whirl.
I was gonna say, well, I
Like,
don't know
am I-
what
like-
you were talking about with the peach picture thing.
Like, look at that. Like, they enlarged her boobs, and I have
I
no.
don't see it. I think you're making crap up.
It looks like
No,
I don't know.
it's like the. I do not think so. I think you're seeing things. I think you're seeing what you want to see
I mean,
rather than what is actually there.
who wouldn't want to see enhanced waifu material? Making it up, dang. Man, I feel like I'm being called out by all sides here. Dang. But the Boo Cinema does look really cool.
Yeah, it does look like, of course. The and Bowser's Castle looks interesting.
Yeah. So
I was liked the more whatever stages.
so
Evil stages.
so far, So far, are
This
you
is cool.
sold?
I like how the hub for friends online part is really cool.
Yeah.
I like how you
Well,
have to,
I mean,
like,
it's
travel
basically
to pick
just
people up.
the free roam thing.
Yeah, but I think it's cool though.
Yeah.
So there's 30 courses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then Rainbow Road, I guess, would be 31. If I counted right.
That's not as many as Deluxe, though.
Well, okay. That brings up what I was about to say. Are you sold on $80 for this game?
No. Which I'm also not getting it for $80, so it's fine.
Right. So, like, if you're getting the bundle, yeah, you get it for $50.
I'm not getting it for any dollars. Haha.
Right. I'm just not buying the Switch 2. Screw you, Nintendo. But
I mean, I feel like a bunch of people are saying that right now. Look,
They're
wait,
saying it, but they're gonna buy it.
I was gonna say, I'm like, hold on. I literally just said they're saying it. I didn't say anything else.
Right.
I'm still gonna try to get one.
The internet is a place. Yeah. The internet is definitely a place.
A place.
So, okay. I do not feel this is $80 worth of content, personally.
I didn't
Maybe
think
if I get
$70 was worth it for the other games. Like, why are we going up in price, like, within just a couple years here?
Well, right. I agree. Well, but here's my thought processes on all of it. When Mario Kart 8 came out, I believe that was $60, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of fun with Mario Kart, though.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
MSRP for Mario Kart 8. Not Deluxe, just 8. I'm never gonna find just 8, am I? It's all just gonna be 8 Deluxe.
Probably.
All right,
they
fine.
were both
So
60, though.
it was 60. Yeah, it was 60 when it came out on the Wii U. And when we bought it on the Wii U, let me look at this here. Starter, character, DS.
We're not talking about Tour.
Yeah, we're not talking about Tour.
Mario Kart
All right.
Tour or Joy-Con Tour, or whatever its crap is called.
Okay, so Mario Kart 8, when it came out, it had I can verify this too, because I have regular 8 on the Wii U, but you had a starting roster of Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi, Toad, Koopa Troopa, Shy Guy, the Babbies, not even Babby Rosalina,
The old
Donkey Kong,
Babby.
Bowser, Wario, and Waluigi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 characters. That was it. And I can also confirm that you had 8 cups with 4 courses each.
With all the liquids you could drink. Oh, sorry. What?
So and we paid $60 for it. We did, you know.
Sure.
Then a few years later, we got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and we had all the characters unlocked already. And the reason why I'm using the starting roster characters is just because, and like not all the characters in the game, is because we didn't know about all the characters in the game when it first came out. So it's kind of like we're on par with what we know now. Yeah, we know a lot of characters, but we probably don't know all of them.
Yeah.
So, you know, we had all the characters unlocked. And again, we spent $60 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Unless you're like me and sold Mario Kart 8 initially to get Deluxe, and just acted like it was $30 DLC to be able to take it on the go, because
Me too.
the Switch was, you know, it was back when the Switch first came out. It was a big deal. Like it was the on the go thing was like cool. It was fresh. It was new.
Yeah.
Now, you know, 8 years later. 8 years later. It's not so much of a
Even
cool
even longer
thing.
for Mario Kart 8.
Right.
Here, I'll be right back. Hold on.
So,
Oh, good.
given what we know now, it would be the same. It's the same price. The $80 is the same price as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe plus the Booster Corps Pass. I mean,
Sure.
that's $85, but you know, $80. And it does look like it has a lot to offer. Like there's a lot there. Like with all the costumes, like hundreds of characters, like the quality, you know, like all the bikes and stuff, like bikes, cars, whatever, being able to drive anywhere, the different modes. Initially, like I want to say it's not really worth $80, but maybe it is. I will hand them my money, but I will be reluctant on it. Another thing that was stated is that the bundle is actually temporary, so it's not even going to be available during Christmas. And I wonder if that's not also part of their plans. They have the $80 game, and for a casual, it's their lunch. For a gamer, it's their life. Well, the problem is it sets a precedent for all games going forward, and I think that's what people are freaking out over. I think that's the big issue. Not necessarily that this one game is $80, but just that it sets the precedent. So let's do Knockout Tour again. Like, if you really pause and go frame by frame, there's a lot of details. They have mission mode back from like the DS era, and they said that there was hundreds of missions. So I hope it's not like looking for Korok seeds, you know, like that type of thing where like it's just tedious work. Yeah, but I feel like Nintendo could be getting a little greedy. I don't know. Like, I'm not entirely sure how to feel about it all.
I think the mission thing with the free roam thing's kind of cool, though.
Oh yeah, like again, mission mode being back is definitely cool. I agree.
I mean, it gives a little bit of replayability and stuff, you know?
Well, they said that there was hundreds of missions.
Yeah, that's cool.
I just hope it's not like Korok seeds, where it's just tedious, you know? Just
Sure.
easy, simple, they're everywhere, like I want them to have some substance, some meat and potatoes there, you know? Substantial.
Right.
In the end, Nintendo already bullied me out of playing their games online, so it's not really a big deal. They also bullied me out of paying for their games to play them offline. So maybe they're actually trying now. I doubt that Nintendo is doing anything more than just regular corporate stuff.
Alright.
Also, leather bodysuit Pauline. Just pointing that out there. Another thing I'm not real happy about, I can find it, is the menuing. there's a lot of menus.
Yeah, it seems I noticed that actually.
There is a lot of menuing, and so like look at how many pages that there are just in this one example. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dots with 4, 8, 12 characters per page. That's a lot of selection, but why couldn't they just like group all the costumes and stuff like under one character? Like how they did before. You know, like I want to play as Mario, and then let me pick what costume of Mario I want. Like, would that really be that hard? So I'm not a big fan about all the costumes being separate selections. And I've noticed that the order of the costumes and stuff they seem to be different. They seem to be random. But I just now noticed down here in the corner, I know it's kind of hard to see it because of YouTube, but there's a sort button. So maybe the sort button is like kind of like, you know how like in Smash how you can have all the characters separate, or you can have them like grouped together with their Ego fighters and whatnot.
Sure.
Maybe it's something like that, and you could do that, and there's that option. I just don't know. But I did notice like the selection being kind of random, watching everyone's playthroughs like at the live Treehouse event and whatnot. The order seems to vary. So there is that. I do like some of the costumes though, like Gondola Luigi. That's a nice reference. The charge jump.
Yeah, I thought the charge jump thing was gonna be like interesting. I was like,
It is going to be interesting because it does create new movement options.
Right.
Can't be used in free roam and when playing races solo. Oh, can be used in free roam and when playing races solo. That's it. The rewind feature. The loads of modes. So again, I love that they are trying to sell us on this when it's literally just stuff that has been in every previous Mario Kart game. Like I feel like that this whole direct was just created like for that one person who's never played Mario Kart before.
Right.
Because they got time trials, versus matches, battle mode. That's all been stuff since the very first entry, for the most part. Teams. Again, I like the teams idea, but again, why can't you break it down further?
Right.
That's an issue I have. Like, again, I'm glad teams is there. I think it's gonna be cool. Like, if you're gonna have like tournaments and stuff like that, like,
yeah, that'll be fun.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
One thing that they didn't really go over is community play. Like online, because like in Mario Kart 7 you could have like communities and stuff like that. In Mario Kart 8 you could have quote unquote tournaments, but the way it was designed, it was that you had to have like at least 8 people or something like that like playing at the same time, or else like it would just group people like in random rooms. So like say you had like a pool of like 4 rooms or something for a tournament, and it would split people into those different rooms, like regardless. And it's like, no, I only have 8 people here, and I want to have a tournament with just 8 people. I can't split 8 people among 4 rooms. Like, that's stupid. Like, I just want to.
Sure.
But you can though. Just 2 people per room.
But it doesn't do it that way. It actually just picks a random number of people and slots them into the room.
That's stupid.
It is. And, like, it's really dumb. Mario Kart. I like Mario Kart 7's thing way better than I do 8. That's what the free roam mode is for. Yeah, I don't know how many people you can actually have in free roam. I don't think they ever said. But yeah, you get balloon battle and you get coin runners.
I have a sneaking suspicion that it's 4, because that's the max that they've shown in free roam, I believe.
That would be a good assumption then. Let's see. You got the mission modes, like the DS missions, which is cool. We don't know what the Peach medallions do. I hope that there's something that you can do with those.
Like unlocking stuff.
Yeah, they never explained. Like, I hope they're just more than just random collectibles.
Collect these. Why? Collect them.
Yeah, because
It's fun.
you activated a question mark panel, so they got question mark panels that we don't know what they do. I wonder if they make certain things appear on the map.
Maybe.
Don't play Rivals.
And photo mode. I don't like. I don't like the at the fact that. So here's another weird thing. You can do 4 people on one Switch, and it lowers the frame rate, like to high hell and back. You can play up to 8 players. 8 players in wireless play.
What if it's lowering it from 120 to 60?
It didn't look like it. It looked like it was just chokeholding it down to 30.
I'm sure that's what it's doing, but
Is Mario Kart World even 120? Like, natively?
I don't know.
It says up to 8 players in wireless play. So you can only play 8 players? Or they said 2 players per system. So people were saying that that was like 16 players. But does it mean like 8 systems or just a maximum of 8 players? So I have like 4, like just 4 systems and then 2 player per system.
I don't know. You were talking to people who have not played that.
Well, I know, but again, I'm just speculating.
Sure.
The online mode, they have race, knockout tour, battle, and then friends, which is pretty much the same options that we had before, I think. Which
option for friends.
Which makes me wonder if you can do the versus. Yeah, you probably can. But you would have to do like through a friend's lobby or something. Which would be cool if you could set up like a friend's lobby, set up like a versus like type mode, and then invite like other online randos to fill in the gaps. I think it's going to be a lot like how 8 is with its online functionality.
Probably.
But you got the battle mode.
Either friends or nothing.
Right. Yeah, so there's a bunch of P switches. Like if we look in the corner here, you got a bunch of P switches, which is your missions. Don't know what the question mark panels do or the peach coins, but apparently there's a bunch of them. Of course, the game chat thing, and then that's pretty much all we know. Oh, but there was one thing I wanted to point out, though. Right at the beginning of the direct, let's see, where was it? I saw a weird character that I did not recognize.
Where at?
Gotta find it.
Give me 1 second, Tio.
All right.
Horses. I think it was under characters. So let me try to scroll to that. Mario.
Was it that item thing?
What item thing? Right here.
Was it under that item? No.
You know what? Maybe this is Baby Mario. Maybe this is a Baby Mario costume. Now that I'm looking at it.
Oh, that's definitely a Baby Mario costume. Matter of fact, is that not just Baby Mario in like a Wrecking Crew outfit? With like a mustache?
And I think it's grease on his nose. Because I think that there's I think there's like a like a crew like costume, like a car crew, you know how the racers have racing pit crew. That might be what that is. But it looked like a completely different character before. Like I don't know, it looked weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course you have Sombrero Waluigi, Taco Waluigi.
Taco what?
Taco stand Waluigi, man.
You know, you're right.
But so again, I don't know. I'm gonna get it regardless. Is it worth it? Don't ask me, because I spent $60 on friggin' Mario Strikers Battle League. So why would my opinion matter? But I do want to point out, though...
I was a fool. Don't follow my footsteps.
Right? But I do want to point out, though, when I was watching the direct earlier today, everybody was doing the drop the price thing again. And Nintendo actually disabled the chat. I think they had the chat disabled before and after the live direct. And during that short amount of time, they were doing the drop the chat or drop the price thing.
Drop the chat.
Just drop the bomb. So let me get your guys' opinion. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on everything that you guys know so far and or seen.
I have anything.
I don't know. I'm really excited for it. Actually, I think it looks cool.
I know you're a Mario Kart
Treehouse.
guy.
Yeah, I love Mario Kart. So, I mean, however you want to present it to me, I'm gonna enjoy it just because I'm a fan. You know.
Right.
It's a family classic. You know what I mean? It's always fun to play Mario Kart, but.
Which, I mean, you got the people, you got the family members, the people that all play. Actually, you do too, don't you, Chester? Like, don't you have a bunch of Mario Kart people?
Yeah, we do.
I'm just the lone wolf.
That and I mean, I don't know. It depends how much content's gonna be in the free roam thing. That might get really boring really fast, to be honest. But
well, they keep saying that there's like tons to find and lots of secrets.
Yeah, I mean, but if it's just collectibles, I mean, maybe they do something. So then, fine.
That could get old pretty quick.
Right.
Sure.
I do like the idea of like one giant race where you have to go and go to the next course by driving there. I think that's awesome.
Well, a lot of people were complaining about how, like, when you're doing that, you only make like one, like you're, so part of the race is like your laps are your journey to that course. So like if I'm going from like Mario Bros Circuit to Crown City, only the final lap is actually Crown City. The other 2 laps are just me journeying to Crown City. And a lot of people were kind of like upset about that.
Okay.
So with that knowledge in your head, what is your opinion?
I still think it's cool. Just because it's new.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if the collectibles, I'm thinking like the collectibles unlock either different carts or maybe even costumes or whatever.
It could.
It could.
Well, the food's the costumes.
Sure, but I'm just saying, what if like I have to collect a few things and then there's a new food bag that I could pick up? You know, stuff like that.
Could be. Because the food, I think it's based off of like what courses like the food stand is in. Like, so like Yoshi's, for example, is in Mario Brothers Circuit, which is a hamburger, and then you've seen the costume that Mario got. I don't think that like food item does anything after the fact. You have to go to like a different, like, the Japanese theme was.
Yeah, but that's what you said was like it turns into a mushroom or whatever.
So from what I heard from people that went to the New York presentation thing, was that it basically turns into a mushroom at that point. Like you just get a speed boost if you get those.
Sure. Yeah.
Again, I never played. I can't say for sure, but that's what I heard.
Yeah. I get you.
Now, another thing is, am I going to have to do that with every character? Like, if I do that with Mario and I get Mario's costume, does that mean I have to go to that same spot with, like, Luigi and Toad and whatever? Which I guess could give you incentive to, like, for replayability and play as every character?
That would get old really fast, though.
Yeah, probably. It's hard to say, though. The effed up World Tour. I mean, Mario Kart Tour was just... If that's what we're talking about, I feel like that was just a gacha game. Like, that was it. I think that was what it was meant to be, is just like a mobile gacha game. So what do you think about the character roster?
I mean, it's all fine. It's all fine. I mean, that's where we're at. At least that's how I feel.
It's just fine, yeah.
Everything is what it is. I think it's fine. I also am whatever.
Only one lap, and that kind of blows. Well, again, you can set the versus races to be, like 3 laps, like the classic traditional 3 laps. Or you can set it to be the journey to each stage type of race. So, I mean, I feel like that there is like a bunch of different combinations that you can do. Like, yes, there's only like 30 tracks or whatever, but
yeah, whenever you're ready.
You can but you know, you can mix and match however you want, type of thing. A lot of fluff filler. Dolphin on dolphin.
I mean, as far as every characters go, I mean, I'm kind of with Chowster in that it's kind of like, I mean, it's whatever. It's the same Mario game, like always.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's more polished, more look. I like the outfits.
I like
pretty cool.
You know, everyone's so squishy and bouncy and stuff. I feel like it gives it more character.
I like look. There's a period you get to wear a crown when you're in first place. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the crown thing. I did
you
notice
see
that
that?
too. Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah.
That was cool. I think that's for the Knockout Tour, though.
I don't know.
No game's worth $80 unless it's a long RPG. Guaranteed DLC. Well, I do feel like there's guaranteed DLC.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of the $80 price tag. I'm not really too concerned about, to be honest with you,
You feel like
because
it's worth
I feel like
$80?
it's worth it because I mean the amount of fun that I'm gonna get and the replayability. I mean, think of how long we played Mario Kart 8 for.
Yeah, we
I
played
don't
it for
like the
10 years.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that
They're
other
trying to charge that much.
yeah, they're gonna charge that much because it would just hop on suit of other games getting charged, you know, and so definitely some of those
Right.
games.
I mean,
that we
you
played
know,
by
like
Nintendo-
all the sports games are gonna do exactly that.
That's what I'm saying, and that's not cool. To be honest, that's not cool at all.
Right, it sets that precedent. That's what I was saying earlier. It's just
Yeah,
Yep.
that like I do feel like Mario Kart can warrant being that price tag, but I don't know.
I mean,
And I
true,
also think
but
that-
you also know that GTA, the guys who made GTA, they're looking at Nintendo right now and they're grinning from ear to ear because now they can.
Well, flipping doofuses online are going, oh, I'll pay 100 for Grand Theft Auto 6.
Right.
Okay, even if that was the case, that you would
Don't-
do that,
Don't
shut
tell the company. don't tell the
need help.
companies.
Like,
yeah.
they're doing just fine. They're gonna
So-
make
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be
tons of
amazing.
money off of your stupid shark cards and all the other microtransaction garbage that's gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
fine. Just chill out.
Now, sounds like the cat has an opinion too.
Cat, what do you have to say about this?
Good talk. But now if they did subsidize all the backlash, all the issues, all the drop the price that they've been getting here lately with like some free DLC, some free updates and stuff like that, I think that would be the way to win over your consumer base. Like, but if they, after, like 6 months after this game comes out or something, and they announce some paid DLC or something, they are going to riot. They
Yeah, but I
really
mean,
need to think that
That's
over.
the thing. We might as well expect it because that's what's going to happen.
So
Yeah,
going
and
down,
then
so
people are
going
still
down,
gonna buy it.
probably. So going down that path though, going down that particular path, what do you think they could do for DLC?
All the
Give us more courses instead of taking 10 years to get us something new. I'm just being honest. Like, it's your best selling game for the most part. Let's freaking support it a little bit.
Oh, I mean, you didn't really play the booster course pass. Like, let's be fair now.
Well, the last set I did not get to play very much. You're right. I haven't played it much.
So,
we
I mean,
we played it quite a bit.
did you?
Yeah.
I played it a fair amount. Not as much as I was expecting to play it, but fair enough. So I'm looking at the map right now, and it'd be kind of cool if they had like a whole new like DLC like island type thing that you could just like drive around or something, or maybe like add like DLC like to the sides of the island or something like that, and or if they wanted to go the route of like bringing other Nintendo like franchise characters, like bring Link back, Isabelle, Inkling, etc. Like they could have like, a bridge going to a different island or something like that, or or the other idea I had is that there's plenty of like underground type levels You know, they could go underground. They could go up in the sky, you know, because they got Sky Garden type of thing. So I guess there's options. I think it'd be cool, though, if they did kind of incorporate a few non-Mario characters, personally, just because it would really kind of solidify that whole world moniker.
Hmm.
Yeah, I better get my inkling.
But that's just kind of my opinion. Yeah, you know, that being said, I think it's weird that, like, they made, like, such a big deal in Mario Kart 8 about it, but, like, the Koopalings aren't in this game. They just, like, nope. No Koopaling. Out of, like, all the hundreds of characters that's in this game, no Koopalings. No characters from, like, Mario Odyssey. You know, like the Brutals or whatever. Like, I know a lot of people were complaining about, like, Cappy not being in it, but I think he's just always going to be a one-off character anyway. Yeah, I thought, you know, since there was already models, like, existing for those type of characters like Link and Inkling and whoever, that they kind of would be just like a shoo-in, like, you went through all the effort.
Sure.
And you already are going through this whole add everybody you can possibly think of.
Right.
That's just me, though. I don't know. I think it's gonna be fine for just starting out. I do like a lot of the courses that I've seen.
I mean, what better launch game, though? Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's absolutely correct.
Well, the only reason why I do feel like it is a launch game is because of how well it's sold. I mean, they're not dumb.
Yeah, how well it's sold for 8, yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense. Just a couple little battle modes. Again, what kind of kills me here for this direct specifically is they're like, look at all these new modes and all these things that we have, when it's literally just the same stuff that we've had in every other Mario Kart, like past Mario Kart entries.
Yeah.
Like Balloon Battle, Coin Runners. And I think those are the only battle courses, or battle types. So no, like, Renegade Roundup, no Shine, whatever, Shine Thief, anything like that. Which, back when I was a kid, I used to play battle mode all the time. Not so much anymore. I'm just more focused on, like, the racing anyway, so it never really bothered me. Especially, like, with 8 in its non-battle mode, battle mode.
Right.
Like on the Wii U.
Yeah.
I never cared because I never played anymore. Back when when I was a kid, like in the DS era and all that, when we were playing DS, yeah, we played battle mode like crazy.
I mean, I remember booting up battle mode a couple times on 64.
Oh yeah,
like I always liked
64
Block Fort and all that. Like that was always fun.
Super Mario Kart for me, like I anytime I had somebody over, we were always doing battle mode. It was a good time.
Yeah.
And that was only 2 players back then. But yeah, I think that's it for that. So I don't think it's lacking in content, personally. I just think I just want to get my hands on it, and I want to see. I want to play it. Like that's
Yeah,
the
I mean that's.
thing. It's just, I just want to
really
play
what it is. Mm-hmm.
Because we can kind of speculate until the cows come home, but I just want to play it. And I just hope, again, the $80 price tag is just a fluke and it doesn't set a precedent for everything, but does it justify the $500 price point? Well, kinda.
Honestly, the technology is... people keep throwing around the price point for it for the system, the 450 or even just the 500. I don't think so.
Really?
Well, no, sorry. I think it's fine. I think it's. I mean, that's what I was expecting it from.
Right.
I
I remember
why people keep freaking out about it.
I remember T-Up texting me, and he's like, "Well, what do you think the price point's going to be?" And literally, it's within this window that I gave him. Like, yeah. I'm like, bam, it's going to be this. I know it's going to be this. Sure enough, it was that. Before, around the 450 mark. And then, of course, the 500, you're getting Mario Kart World. So technically, if you get the bundle, you're not going to, you're only spending $50 on Mario Kart World. But yeah, I think the technology that you're getting is worth the 450 as much as I don't want to pay it. Because I'm a wolf of very little money, but I always get the latest Nintendo system. That's just kind of my thing. So regardless if it's bad or not, I own a Wii U. I own a Virtual Boy. Is what it is. So yeah, I just, again, I don't know what to expect going forward with like all the new Switch games and stuff like that. But I think it's gonna be fine.
No, look at it this way. Like, here's why I think everyone's kind of silly with the price. The price of the game's fine. That's justified. You could complain about that all you want. That's fine.
Right.
But the console itself, it seems like such a weird complaint with that because it's.
I don't think it was actually the console that was the problem.
Yeah.
Well, I think the console itself was fine. I think it was all the accessories. Well, sure, but I think a lot of it was like all the accessories and, of course, the games.
Mm-hmm.
So, because let's be fair. $13 for a Joy-Con wrist strap, $90 for a pair of Joy-Cons,
Yeah, that seems rather silly.
I don't want to rehash old things that we've already talked about to talk drilling the cow into the ground, but we yeah, as we talked about that in the last Real Talk, but I think the big part was the games. I think because we jumped from 60 to 80 when we were expecting 70, That's like Nintendo making Tears of the Kingdom 70 when everything was 60, Just because, we put so much effort into it, it's worth it, type of thing.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, it does look good. I think Mario Kart in 4K will be cool, although I can't really do the 4K thing personally, but Mario Kart in 4K will be cool. I'll definitely be playing it when it comes out.
If you can get a Switch.
If you can get a Switch, yeah,
that's the thing.
So we're still sitting in limbo here in the States. We don't know. We don't know when pre-orders are going to go live. Got lucky with Amazon and got it for $50.
For what?
Wait,
what?
What'd you get, Corinne? Did you get like the game? Did you order the UK version or something?
Were you ordering from
Scouters? Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. I see what because I referenced Tears of the Kingdom. He got it. Tears of the Kingdom for $50. Fair.
Yeah.
Or is it the big game that everyone would want to? Well, again, Mario Kart sells. I think Mario
Kart definitely sells.
And, you know, as much as people are complaining, I think people are going to buy it. But...
Yeah, most likely.
Let's just be honest, though. I don't think Switch 2 is going to be as successful as Switch 1.
Do you just think it's because people just don't really... I don't know.
Are you actually talking, Chowster, or are you just flashing the audience because you want to flash the audience?
What?
I was gonna say, I think maybe it's more of like the Switch, just the original Switch selling so good, and it's, dude, is it even worth going to the Switch 2? You know what I mean? I get it.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you could follow what Doug Bowser said. We have a product for you. It's called the Switch 1.
Yeah, the old flipping Xbox strategy. How'd that work out for them?
Right. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Good old PR. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Tears of the Kingdom was great. I liked Tears of the Kingdom more than I did Breath of the Wild, but I'm in a minority group with that opinion. Yeah, especially since many struggling families... Well, it's definitely not going to be a system that you can, like, buy for your kids. Like, you know, because, like, right now, the Switch 1, you get the Switch Lite and stuff like that for, like, $199 or something like that, and, like, it's like a Game Boy, you know? You buy, like, 4 of them and throw them in the backseat of the car for your kids, you know? On road trips.
Wow.
Yeah, you just kind of do it. Like, just throw some Game Boys back there, throw some Nintendo Switches back there, you're good, you're solid. But, I don't know.
Yeah,
like I said,
play on that crap.
I think, again, I just want to get my hands on it, and I think we'll be okay, I guess. But yeah, we just gotta see when the pre-orders are gonna be, and all that stuff. Date for Prime 4. No? Yeah, we're missing a lot of information. It makes me wonder if they're gonna wait till the Switch 2 releases and then have like that E3, like that E3 time direct to really show off more Switch games and stuff like that. But yeah, as far as Mario Kart World goes, I think it's good. Yeah, there's a lot of games that look good on Switch 2. Even like Pokemon. Like the Pokemon update looked really good.
I mean, Sizzle Sticks, or Sticks, so you're not wrong. But it's still kind of tone deaf of like, you can't afford this thing? Buy your old thing. Like, that's not really solving the problem of, hey, I would like to get your new system.
Yeah. That's solving the problem of letting me buy your crappy old system.
I mean, Switch 1 is fine. It's not a crappy... I mean, it's obviously showing its age, but it's not, like, immensely garbage.
No, I know. I was just saying, though, like, how does that help me buy the new system? It don't.
It doesn't.
Think people will be bored after a month? You think you'll be bored after a month? With Mario Kart?
No, I don't think so.
Again, I don't understand this. I don't know. There's a lot to hate. I think a lot of people are getting really twisted up about things that really shouldn't be.
Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot to do. I mean, there are launch games. It's not like the Wii U or or Switch 1, arguably, where there was like just a handful of games. Like I remember my 2 launch games on the Switch 1 was Breath of the Wild, which definitely kept me busy, and Bomberman, actually. I'm actually a little sad that we're not getting a Bomberman game at launch. But, not that I'm a big fan of the Super Bomberman R series anyway. I think they're okay, but I, you know. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna be getting one. I'm definitely gonna be getting Mario Kart. And I'm definitely gonna be playing with the community and stuff like that. I hope all the online features are at least the same as 8, hopefully better. That would be nice. I hope the wireless actually works. Because when Chowster and I tried to do the wireless the one time, it was abysmal. It did not work very well at all.
Well, it was also like, it was also like a weird glitch in like the Switch's, whatever. You have to like erase all of your internet settings in order to like get it to work again.
Oh, really?
And it's like, that's kind of unnecessary. Yeah, that's something I found, like, it's something about it getting, like, the wrong whatever going on. I don't know.
Right. But I'm only bringing that up in particular because we were trying to play Mario Kart. Like, that was the thing that we were actually trying to do. I did think it was interesting. Or no, they didn't talk about the game share feature. It was just the connect wirelessly thing. That's right. Like Shell's actually hitting. I have bad news for you, Krim. During one of the live play sessions, someone recorded a video. I think it was Nintendo Life, maybe, or Game Explain or something. I can't remember who it was, but like they clearly someone rear-ended somebody and they took damage, but they still had their shell to be able to use for a second hit on somebody. Yeah.
Hi.
So there is a little bit of jank still. Be the bearer of bad news. Well, yes and no. I'd rather have it be that way than like having like it be like truly synced up and lagging the game to high hell and back. So you can have like kind of like, I don't want to say like fake connection, but it's prioritizing different things. And if that's the sacrifice we're getting to not have laggy online play, then so be it. Just my opinion. Any final thoughts on anything, guys? Some of your past Mario Kart experiences, what you're wanting, what you're wishing, anything?
What shooters are we playing these days?
Wow. You really need to expand your horizons.
I play plenty of other things.
If you say
I
so.
don't know. I'm excited
I just
for it.
enjoy
I
a
really
certain
am.
thing. For what?
I'm really excited for Mario Kart, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have anything negative to say about it at all. I don't even care about the price tag, to be honest. I really don't.
Month,
Sure.
was it month and a week?
Cheap viewers, no way.
I mean, I
Gotcha.
hope so. I mean, if I can actually get my hands on one.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We gotta kind of figure out when that's gonna be. I did hear a rumor that it's gonna be pre-orders might go live the 21st or the 23rd. So
I hope so.
something to maybe look forward to, I guess. But okay.
I'm sure it'll be difficult to get it, but
Well, I also heard that GameStops in general are gonna get like 100 consoles per store.
really,
That's not including
what they pre-order?
well, that's not including like Best Buy, Target, all your other big
Sure.
box stores. If you got local stores that handle video games, them guys, so on and so forth. And I think you can actually, there was like something about like you could pre-order on Nintendo's thing, like if you have like a Nintendo account or something. I don't know all the specifics though. But okay, I think that's going to wrap up this edition of Real Talk. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to click the follow button. That way you can tune back in, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Heck yeah.
So have an awesome night. Catch you next time. And as always, this is Wolfblade
And this is Chusker.
In T-Hop.
signing out.